Good day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. I knew today I said I was going to do the full review on the Freya, the Stuff We Do limited edition, this wonderful thing. But for so long, watch the introductory video. I will do this in a little bit. But so far, it's just been super impressive. And if you do not have one, go get one at Pickled Steel. Okay, but today I want to talk to you about this wonderful thing. Excuse me. I bought this thing from thequartermaster.co.za, and their slogan is "Good gear for the good guys." Okay, I'm not going to bend my camera because I have a sticker right there. That's why I could read it to you. Anyway, so the Quartermaster, they sell MREs and all kinds of military things and backpacks and fire starters and everything you could need for the outdoors. Paracord by the spool and stuff like that. Anyway, but I want to show you this thing. Okay, now this is a copy, not a copy, what do you call it, a replica of a Spanish military knife. So we have this wonderful loop thing over here. We have a belt loop if you want to do it that way, and then it looks like this. Now I'm just going to put this into my fire bucket and varkpan, my mess kit, those square mess kits. Okay, I'm just going to put it in there because this thing is quite awesome. We have a spoon. We have, and they all have their own pouches, a fork. I'm not so sure how you're supposed to put them in. I just put them in this way because it feels like that's the way they want to live. Anyway, and then we have this wonderful thing. I added the split ring. It did not have one. Okay, now like I said, I think the company that actually makes these, they're called M-Tech or something like this. Now this stuff, I don't know where it comes from, but if you buy it at the Quartermaster, it's going to cost you 114, 120 Rand. So this is super inexpensive, and this is quite nice. Okay, we have like this electrician's knife blade. So we have a, what do you call that, wire stripper over here, and we have a nice fat blade. Okay, I'll see if I can get a Victorinox just to show you a comparison at the end. Anyway, and we have this beautiful plastic handles, and then over there we have the Spanish coat of arms. Okay, so that's quite nice. Then we have a second tool on this knife, and it's this thing. Okay, not really sharp. I might just throw that on the belt sander to sharpen it, and that's supposed to be your can opener. Then we have this thing that you can use to undo different bolts. In one of the videos, I think it was a Russian video, a Russian guy. Okay, now sorry, I'm scratching my arm. We have mosquitoes again. It's a Russian guy, so I'm not sure if he was saying this is a Spanish engineer's knife. I don't know. Anyway, so we have bolts we can open. We have this hole. This hole is super, super important, but I don't know why. Okay, so we have a hole. Then we have this serrated piece over here. I suppose that's to do notches and whatnot, because you're not going to saw anything with that. And then over here we have a cap lifter, because you have to have a few beers while you are warring. Anyway, so I'm going to see if I can open a can with this thing. I might just chuck this on the belt grinder quickly. And then we're going to use this knife to make something today. Well, it's going to be a can that I'm going to warm on a gas little stove. Okay, there we go. So, my copy of the Spanish military knife. Now, I quite like this thing. It's quite awesome. And yes, let's do that then. Thank you. Okay, I don't know what you've seen so far. Today we've been to the, what do you call that thing, bread festival. So I'll put footage at the end. And I think I showed you this thing already. My replica of the Spanish. Okay, when I do the video that will be before this, I will know. Spanish army knife. Okay, anyway, this is how I party. This is Saturday night. We have beer, And I'm going to be eating this Bull brand curried mince with vegetables. Simply eat and enjoy. Okay, now I've eaten Bull brand bully beef my whole life, but I've never eaten that, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to use my mess kit. And inside of my mess kit, I have this thing, but I'm not going to use this now, although this thing is fantastic. I might use it to open the can if this thing sucks, but we'll see. And then I'm going to put my stuff in here, on there, and eat it, Okay. Watch my previous videos about how you season these things and whatnot, and it's been, I don't know how many months, maybe a year, but look at this. A little bit of steel wool every now and again, and this was normally used on the fire, and they still look pretty awesome. It's aluminum. I know these days all of these people that say things are bad for you, they say you should use other things, but I grew up in a time where potatoes were full of awesomeness and sugar gave you energy. So back then we didn't have things. Today the black parts on toast give you cancer, so whatever. It's getting dark and it's load shedding, so please excuse my please excuse whatever you see. Oh wait, maybe before I do that, oh, I really hope there's gas in this thing, otherwise I'm gonna be the saddest little guy in the world. Okay, but I still need to open the can first. Now let's see if I can show you this. I'm one-handed, so my daughter will come help in a little while. Okay, so that's the only thing with these type of knives. One-handed's not really a thing. Now let's see if we can open the thing. This is going to be a struggle. Okay, anyway, do you see that? I actually sharpened it on the belt grinder. So let's see if we can open the can. Okay, so let's see if we can actually open this can with this thing. Okay, I must say this is actually way easier than I thought it would be. So I suppose maybe I didn't even have to, what do you call this, go and make it sharper. No, wait, there we start struggling, and we're going again. Okay, I have way better can openers, and I have a few that's way worse, so I suppose this is working quite well. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, so we have the fire on, we have our thing, let me just blow out the bugs in there. Ow! And then we have our can of Bull brand mush. Sorry, when I shake everything moves. I kind of tasted this stuff and it's quite burny, so it should be a nice curry. Okay, so let's start heating that stuff. When you open it, it smells like dog food, but I suppose that's like a army thing. Okay, so that stuff's heating up quite nicely, and I'm swooshing it around with my fork. The other day we had this army demonstration. Yeah, anyway, so I went there and I checked it out, and they all carry gas stoves these days. So the day of the Esbit stove is gone. So I suppose I'm not going too far off with the normal thing. Yeah, we have one little thing there and one little lamp there, and that's what we're gonna do because it's dark. Sorry for the focus, it's because it's dark. Anyway, so we see our curry with vegetables. It's not bad actually. Actually, it's better than the cheap bully beef, so that's fine. Bully beef is like, they call it corned beef, but it's actually, yeah, let's just stick with that. They call it corned beef, unless you buy the black tin. The black tin is awesome, but very expensive. That was my thumb. Otherwise, you don't know what I'm showing you. I'm showing you things. Okay, we're gonna eat this, and then later on, because it's me, we're gonna make smash, which is mash in minutes, and I love this stuff. So we're gonna make smash once I'm done with this, and that will be my delicious dinner for tonight. If you hear music and nonsense in the background, it's my daughter. She's dancing here behind me because that's what they do. Okay, so this stuff is bubbling away. Let me just... Yes, so this stuff is bubbling away, and it's quite nice. I don't know how I'm gonna hold the thing and the thing. Okay, that's the way. Okay, so that's quite nice. I like that. Now I am going to make some instant mashed potatoes. That's what we call it. Okay, so for the instant mashed potatoes, we have a pot with water boiling over here, and we're gonna take, not the beer, that thing. What's this thing called? Sorry, the light. Anyway, it's called a snappy. Okay, we're gonna take the snappy, and we're gonna add the smash, and then we're gonna add the boiling water, which is not boiling yet because I just put it on, and then we're gonna make mash, and this stuff should be fantastic. Delicious. Okay, let me just grab my light again. This stuff, we can see bubbles, but it's not boiling yet. And then over there we have our smash. Okay, so once that is up to a rolling boil, we'll add it in there, and then we will stir it with the fork, not the spoon. Although this thing has been working like a champ actually. So I think this could be a great Postal cutlery set for outdoorsy stuff. Yeah, that stuff's starting now. Okay, so let's add this in there. Not too much, because I don't actually know how much I'm gonna need. Well, I can't move anything, so I suppose more. Okay, sorry, I can't see in there. I'll bring you back. Okay, I see one drawback. My thing is very short. Okay, so my mash looks like mash, and that's, yeah, I'm struggling. Okay, next time don't use a thing like this. Use a thing like this. Anyway, so I have my mash and I have my things. I'm gonna call this now. This is my Saturday party any way you want to. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so if you have actually made it till the end of this video, you are fantastic. Do all the good things, pat yourself on the back, subscribe, do the like thing. Yeah, YouTubers say that, so I must. Okay, all of you, stay safe, happy, have a good one, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye. Okay, my second favorite time of the year. This is the bread festival. Fantastic. It's at the local church. Huh? In my tummy. Painting rocks and doing cupcakes. Okay, it's been a long day, so hopefully we're going home now. So we ended up adopting, what do you call these things, stuffed animals from Louis Botha Kinderhuis, and now I'm going home. This was way too long.